Alright, welcome. Damn it.
Welcome to the Whiskey Cantina. I'm Jared.
I'm Ray.
And
I'm
Scott. Alright, we'll start over.
You
I didn't
say
know how
his
you were going
name.
to say it. Welcome to the Whiskey Cantina. I'm Jared.
I'm Scott.
Welcome to the Whiskey Cantina. I'm Jared.
I'm Ray.
And I'm Scott.
Alright, we're here, guys, for another video. And Scott is back, and we got a interesting bottle.
We're going to eat the yellow snow.
Yes. Yellowstone Bourbon, right? Is this a Kentucky straight bourbon?
It is a Kentucky straight bourbon.
Yeah, so Yellowstone Kentucky straight bourbon. So something a little special.
Mm-hmm.
Limestone Branch Distillery. Obviously named after Yellowstone Park, not the TV show. We figured that out. It's been around since 1872, which is actually even more unique because it opened the same year that the park actually opened, the Yellowstone National Park. I think, Ray, you were mentioning something else about what they do.
They give a portion of each bottle purchased goes to the National Parks Conservation Association,
Which is very cool.
Pretty damn badass.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not only do they have the namesake, not only did they open the same year, but they actually give a little bit back, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, it is cool. No age statement on this per se. I see somewhere between 4 to 7 years.
Okay.
So, which again, which to me is it's pretty surprising because we're getting a pretty dark color on it. 93 proof.
Yeah,
So,
93 proof, so a notable proof. 4 to 7 years, that's pretty legit. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's not a bad proof, or not a bad amount of age for the age statement goes. But yeah, like Raymond said, it's a little bit darker. Kind of see what it gives us. I have not tried this. I don't think Raymond has. Scott obviously has tried it. Scott told us a few little tasting notes that he got, which we're going to try and find. What were some of the big ones that you found?
Definitely peach on the aftertaste is what I got from it. I want to say it's been a while since I actually had this, so I want to say it was a little smoky to me at the beginning.
So
I was going to say it's like almost, yeah, like on the nose, it's like, I get a little bit of the ethanol at 93 proof, but yeah, I get a little bit of like almost like a smoky, but like also, is it spicy? Like almost like spicy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I get spices. I also get like gummy candies.
Like, what do you mean?
There's a real sweetness to it. I want to say the peach rings because I've got peaches in my head.
I could eat
quite
it
honestly.
for hours.
Yes.
I stole it. He was going to say it at some point.
So this bottle has won multiple awards. In 2018 it took gold in the SIP Award. 2020.
It has a good...
Your olfactory. That's your olfactory.
You're not supposed to inhale up your nose. In 2020, it took gold in the LA Spirits Awards. So, I mean, it's an award-winning bottle, and I think you said you picked it up for $30.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn cool.
Remember that text? What did I tell you?
Yeah, I think it goes between, I don't know the actual MSRP, but I've seen it at 35 in a lot of places. And like Ray mentioned, it's winning awards and stuff, and I've noticed the price getting up. I would honestly, I would wager to bet that it's going to be in the $40 price range pretty soon. It definitely is becoming a little bit of a sought-after bottle.
And you took my Nicolas Cage quote, so I'm just going to start quoting other Nicolas Cage. The only one I can think of right now is, "Not the bees!" Nobody gets it.
Oh, you know what's funny? We were just talking about Smoke Wagon, and Scott, I had him try some Smoke Wagon bourbon. And honestly, I get a very similar palate to the Smoke Wagon. Do you not get a little bit of that, like...
There's a leatheriness to it.
Yeah, like leather or ash. Yeah, and you know, it's funny too. That's what we didn't mention with the Smoke Wagon. It's more of a, when we say that cigar note, leather tobacco.
Yeah, exactly.
This is more tobacco-y and leathery to me. That's interesting.
Yep.
Wow, that's actually good. And you know, it's funny, 93 proof, I'm not getting a lot of the... I'm not getting really burned from the ethanol. That is funny. That's like the leather. Oh yeah, good idea.
We haven't done this in a while. We have a couple sniffers. This one's leather here.
And you know what's funny is on the nose.
The tobacco, I think I can pick up a little bit more. The leather's on the palate for me.
Yeah, see, I don't get the tobacco on the nose. It's really more on the palate. Which one's
Might be
this?
the
This
same
is
Leather.
leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, that leather is what I'm getting on the palate. I'm getting a lot of the leather on the palate.
Scratch that, reverse it. I agree with you. The leather's on the palate, definitely. Actually, they both are kind of.
It's funny too because wow, that's interesting. That's funny, and I know we talked about it, and some of the people get like smoked caramel, and now I know what they're getting by that smoke.
Yeah,
you can taste the smoke in it, and yeah, smoke. I get the smoke from the leather, and I get the smoke from the tobacco, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting, man. That's pretty good.
I want to go looking for the peaches. It's Scott mentioned that when he added a little bit of water to it the first time he had it, and he picked up on the peaches a little bit more. So I'm gonna put a little bit.
We have an undisclosed mash bill here, and if I mean, this is totally my opinion, 100%. But I would wager to bet that I would say high rye, but I would also say a little bit higher malted barley. I feel like this is a lower corn to me. And I mean that by, I'm talking like maybe 68, 69% corn, and then maybe like in the 15s and 13s between the other two. And I say that in a good way, actually. Like the malted barley, I just get a little, I hate to say this, you said peaches. Yeah. But for some odd reason, and I never get it, and Ray will test this because he gets it all the time, I get a little bit of bananas for some reason. I don't know why.
I could see that.
I really get a little bit of bananas right now. That last taste is like in my mouth right now. Banana runts are just real like heavy, dense bananas, like the banana chips.
Yeah, dude, that's interesting. Add a little bit more of the booze in the water and then smell it, and I think the bananas are gonna smack you in the face.
Dude, that's crazy.
But it's more the bananas.
And it's funny too because I've been wanting to try this for a really long time, and like I've heard a lot of good things, and then Scott said good things about it.
See, as it sits on the tongue a little bit, that's when you start getting that peaches.
Wow, I would say that, dude. I really like that with the water, and that doesn't usually do much.
And we wouldn't usually add water to a 93 proof either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've added it to different ones here and there, and occasionally it makes a difference. But we even added it to 115 proof, and it didn't do anything for us.
Wow.
So sometimes we stray away from that, and sometimes it's a really good idea. You just got to make sure you don't add too much. Want to use a little bit?
Yeah. How does this thing work?
Oh, it's a carb.
Oh, gotcha.
Real hole in it. Yes.
Okay.
That is really good though, man. I mean, it's sweet. I can see I could see the peaches a little bit, just in as much as I'm getting the sweetness, and I mean, there's definitely like a fruitiness to it, but it's hard for me to put my
it is fruity, but for me it's bananas. But I get what you're saying. Like peaches, it's just fruity in general, and now I gotta taste it. So let's see.
There's a little hole.
Is it on the side?
Oh yeah, it's on the side.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. I should have been more clear.
Oh, you should have told me the that carb. Gotcha. I'm used to like a pipette.
Yeah, I still get the bananas, but it's sweet and it's fruity for me for sure.
Yeah.
God dang. I'm glad we tried this, man.
That's crazy.
I really like it. It's good stuff, man.
So they have again. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've done a ton of research and I know a lot.
Yeah.
But they do have. Do you know what the one is? It's a Yellowstone Select. So it's like a private barrel select, and it's a little bit higher proof. I don't know if it goes up to 100. I think it's in the 90s still, but like 97, 98. And it's like a Yellowstone Select. So there is another bottle out there. There's another line out there. I think there's a couple of lines right now. But yeah, it's one above this. I'm not sure exactly. I don't want to pretend like I know because I don't actually know. But I'm definitely going to go looking for it now.
Yeah,
We're probably going to do a review soon on that because this stuff is actually pretty enjoyable.
And I cannot believe it for the price range.
For the price,
that is freaking killer.
And it's funny, me and Ray did a little while ago, we did an Old Elk video. And the Old Elk didn't really strike me as that much. Raymond really liked it. For me, I get some similar notes to the Old Elk in this, but this is just a huge step above, yet price difference, we're talking 20, 25 bucks between the two.
Huge, yeah.
Big difference in the price.
But the Old Elk was great.
Huge step above. This is better.
No way.
Pretty good. Anything else to add, guys?
I got nothing, man. But if you find this, get it. Get it for what they do too. I mean, donating to the national parks. I think that's great, man.
I think they just released right now, to be honest, because I didn't see it for a long time, and then now I'm seeing it a lot of places. So I feel like it's one of those ones they do a big release and it goes away.
You're right, because I hadn't heard about it. Then all of a sudden, my buddies at work are buying it.
Yeah, it's out now, and it wasn't for a long time. So buy it now, and then I think again, remember all these distilleries they release at different times throughout the year, and once those bottles go, they don't release until the next cycle. So
buy it now. Buy the dip to the moon.
Click that like, click subscribe. Thank you guys.
Drink safe, drink smart.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.